Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, it's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've subscribed already, or if you subscribed today, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone subscribed or not. I'm grateful for all of you here. Subscribing really helps me out though, and so does liking, so if you can, please consider doing those. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series, an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One. Book one here, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. Just know that book two is published and available already. And all the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, as well as the information to contact me if you would like a personal reading. Okay, so welcome and welcome back everyone. I hope that those of you here in America, I hope you're enjoying your Monday, Labor Day. I'm recording this early. What I'm doing today is I've been, I believe the planet told me that it would be nice for her to give us our messages at least once in each season. So I haven't asked Gaia or our Earth for messages during this summertime. So we're doing it now, just before summer ends. The autumn equinox is around the 21st or the 22nd. I'm not sure of the exact date. So we're doing this week. As far as the oracles go, Gaia told me that she wanted me to use my good friend's oracle deck from April Mangino, the Union of the Heart and Mind oracle cards. April is an astrologer. She is an artist, a photographer. This is just a beautiful deck. And so we're going to use that. We're going to do exactly what Gaia says. She also asked me to use this teeny weeny Gaia Oracle deck that I have. Well, it's not teeny weeny, but you know, it's a little pocket-sized one, like the past life one was last week. This is by Tony Carmine Salerno. And I don't know. Gaia just put these two together for me this week, and you know, April's deck is called Union of the Heart and Mind, and then when I got these out, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what we are doing. Okay, so as a reader, okay, here's the thing. I'm kind of putting this in my beginning spiel, like what I'm, you know, right, what I'm saying here is that I'm a twin flame reader. Basically, I've realized that from this last year that I've been doing these readings. If you don't know what twin flame is, that's fine. That's okay, no problem. It's just I'm a reader for those who are consciously working toward enlightenment, working towards healing themselves, and so you know, if this isn't just love and finance, this is spiritual path. This is what this is focused on here. So if you are on a spiritual path every single day, then this is where you can get some good messages for that. But if you're not, I'm probably not the reader for you. Okay. With that said, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, which is very powerful. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated. You wrote it as your higher self before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. The free will makes it possible for us to lower in vibration during a lifetime, but If you can manage to rise in vibration lifetime after lifetime, or even significantly during one lifetime, such as now, you may become what we call enlightened, like Buddha, like Jesus, Isis and Thoth, and many others that we know affected a great deal of positive change on our planet. So when I'm looking at the major arcana cards, it is a lot like looking at destiny, but it isn't exactly because of the power of your free will. There are times that things happen out of nowhere that we have absolutely no control over. We do write those into our divine blueprint that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have, and they are also indicated to me by an unusually large number of major arcana cards, which you also don't have. Okay, so let's get started. Right here at the heart of everything, you have the Four of Cups. Okay, now the Four of Cups is about, you're probably feeling pretty bored emotionally. Okay, cups are emotion and intuition. This is when you have a lot, you have everything that you need, and you've just come to a place where you're just kind of bored with life, and um, you kind of you just start taking the beauty of your life for granted a little bit here. And you see this cup up here is being offered basically by the divine, and this snail is just not really paying attention to it. And that's the thing, it's this is when you should be grateful. When you start to feel bored with life because everything is, okay, you don't really have a whole lot of challenges. Instead of being bored and like annoyed that nothing's going on in your life, that's a time when you should try to appreciate everything that you have. Start naming off all the things that you're grateful for. That'll help you to feel better. Okay, other than like, oh, God, I'm so sick of all this. This will help you to feel better. But there's something interesting here. You've got this Nine of Wands. Okay, so, oh, I'm sorry. First of all, this is cup energy, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And like I said, this is emotion. This is intuition as well. Subconscious too. Here we have Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the Sagittarius card. In the Thoth deck, this is called Strength. This is the Wounded Warrior energy. So I feel like things are good for you right now, but you may be feeling a little defensive, like, okay, everything's good, I'm bored, but I'm going to have to be defensive now because something bad is probably going to happen. But yeah, so what's up with that? If everything is really good, but you're feeling defensive, ready for the next battle. That's what the Nine of Wands is. This is they may be a wounded warrior, so they're kind of defensive. They're just kind of ready for people to come at them and stuff. But the thing is they're very experienced now. So this is you being really experienced. You know how to win a battle. You know how to defend yourself. You have all these battles racked up here behind you, right? And so the reason you are feeling like that is what's this. This is what's at the root of everything, which is the devil. So I'm just feeling like the reason you are feeling defensive is because you have been battling the devil. This is now, wands can be connected to what you do for a living. It can be your career. In the traditional tarot, the wand suit was called the workers, like the working class. The swords was like the knights, and the cups was like the clergy and people like that, and the pentacles were like all the kings and queens and all the rich people. And so this is the workers suit. So you may have been working really hard, putting out fires at work or whatever. Sometimes your job can feel like this because you're bound to it. Now I feel though like you may have just gotten so good at like putting out these fires or defending yourself. You're just tired. Like you're bored with like Pisces that I just did last week. Pisces was bored with the conflict. Maybe that's what you are feeling as well. Because this could be your job. You know, we're all bound to some type of, we have to make our way in life. We have to make a living. And if it's not something that you really love doing, like I love doing these readings, okay? I love writing my books. So those jobs are not jobs for me. These are not jobs for me. But when you have a 9 to 5, usually that's what this energy can be. Also, there's obviously some toxicity, and I keep looking at the gaping mouth here. Like somebody wants to eat you up, or somebody wants to chomp you, bite you, you know? And I'm being shown these seahorses here, and I'm reminded how seahorses are, it's the males that give birth. And I don't know why I'm being reminded of that. Let's keep going and see what else pops up. All right, so the next, so in case you didn't follow that, this is what's at the heart of everything, these two cards, and this is what's at the root. This is the recent past that is now moving out of your life at this time, and I'll just show it to you right side up. This is the Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. They're also young people or people who are young at heart. The Page of Wands is a very free-spirited energy. They are, they love life. You know, the tarot that I used last week was the Tale of Mangino, and he was just happy wherever he went. This is a loyal friend. This is somebody who is childlike, okay? But this is in the reverse for you. So this may have been a young fire sign or a fire sign that is actually very childish, okay? Somebody who is very opinionated and headstrong, full of demands and stuff. Somebody who is unstable. You may have gotten some bad news about your job. Okay, so you may have been dealing with some indecision. So this is the recent past. This is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. These energies can always move right back in as well, too, just so you know. So far, we have had water, earth, and fire, and now we have air, okay? So for me as a reader, these two cards are future cards, and we'll grab this one first. This is the Ace of Swords. Okay, I'll just show it to you right side up. Look at this beautiful artwork. I love this artwork. Oh my goodness, guys, I forgot to show you which tarot this is. This is the Nature Spirit Tarot by Jean-Marie Herzl. So this is who's speaking for the earth today. And then I showed you my two oracles. If I need to clarify, I'll use the Tarot of the Cloisters. Wow, I just jumped in today. I didn't even go there with the with this deck. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. I love it so much. Okay, so all aces are new beginnings, they're opportunities, they're gifts from the universe, from spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. I always mention Archangel Michael. You know, when you get the ace right side up, this is clarity. However, when it's in the reverse, this is, you know, clouds of confusion. This is a no answer if you had a question. But I just feel like there's some kind of clarity that you require. I feel like this card wants to flip and become the clarity Okay, you see this flower? It looks like kind of a crown, right? When you get clarity, because swords are the mind, okay? They're your thoughts, they're your logic. It's even connected to intuition. Okay, so it's your intellect, all your intelligence. Okay, so when you get clarity, it opens up your mind. Okay, when you get it, you know how that feels, like when you've been when you can't figure something out, or you just don't know what to do, and all of a sudden you do, and you're just like, it's like your mind just opens up, and then sometimes then you even get more ideas, right? But right now you can't see your way. You don't know how to, this is also a victory card. So right now you don't know how to get to this victory. You don't know how to find this clarity to get to this victory. But I think maybe eventually you will, because the next future card we have here is the Lovers. The Lovers can be a few things. Now this right here does talk about indecision. It does have an element of indecision. And when we have indecision, usually we are clouded. Usually we're confused. Our minds are a bit clouded. The Lovers isn't just a love card, it's also the card of choice. So you may end up making a decision, possibly, if you can get this to flip. If you get the clarity that you need, you may be able to make the right decision. However, whether this flips or not, you may be confused, but here comes the Lovers. This, for me, is the twin flame card. This is when two people are already their own twin flames. And if you don't know what that means, it's when you balance out your masculine and feminine energies, because we all have masculine and feminine energies. And when you balance them out by not doing too much or too little of anything, by doing self work, by working on yourself and healing things, you get to a high vibration that attracts a counterpart. So you may be attracting a counterpart. Okay, you've gone through a lot with this devil energy. So much that you're kind of bored. Okay, so you've learned a lot. I don't have Temperance here, which is the card of achieving being your own twin flame by balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. But that doesn't exactly matter, because you can get the Temperance card right side up in one reading, and then a couple weeks later it's in the reverse because something came into your life and threw you off. Pardon me. So it's like, this is a balance, this is the dance that keeps going. Now, I just wanted to point out the similarities, because Spirit is showing me imagery messages now these days. So just look at how these are both snake cards. Okay, we don't have snakes in every single card here. We've got this fish here, and pardon me, I live in California where there's been all these fires. So pardon me, please. Yeah, we've got like little bugs here, snails, flowers, yeah, these are the only animals so far, and these are snakes and serpents. This is an ancient energy. The snake symbol is very indicative of the Kundalini. You'll see, if you don't know what Kundalini is, it's bringing up your energy through all of your chakras. Your chakras are the energy portals in for your energy body. They work a lot like veins. They're portals for all your energy to go through. And when you balance those out, that's part of the Kundalini, is what I was trying to say. So I'm noticing that you've got 3 snakes here though too. So I don't know, something about that 2 plus 1 more, but kind of out on the outside here. But but look at this. What they make is the caduceus, and the caduceus is the symbol of that's the medical symbol. So this is like healing. And you see how this flower is a crown? This flower right above their heads it looks very much like the crown chakra design that the crown chakra's actual sacred geometry. Okay, so I feel like this may even mean marriage, because it just came to mind that I think this is wisteria. This is something that people decorate a lot in the springtime for weddings and things like that. So there's some sort, it'll be a decision, or you may be getting together with somebody. You may find your twin flame. You may find a divine love. Twin flame or not, divine love is what's up here. And confused or not, perhaps, I'm thinking here, you know? So that's pretty cool. All right, so the next card that we have here is your Hope card. Okay, so this is the Eight of Cups. I've only used this deck one time before, so I'm looking at numbers and counting cups and stuff. Okay, so so finally, here we have an animal here, another animal. We've got a fish. Looks like a bass or something. My dad was a fisherman, so I think it's a bass. It's not speckled like a trout, I don't think, but well, whatever. So, okay, so this is the card of moving on. This is like I've had enough and now I'm moving on type deal. Okay, you're just like, I know that I have gathered all these cups, but this isn't working out for me and I'm going to move on. That's what that means, right side up. However, you've got this in the reverse, and this is like kind of like an indecision energy too, where you can't make a firm commitment because of insecurity. Now this is emotion. Okay, emotion is insecurity. This is fear of becoming too close with someone, and having to learn how to trust again. Okay, this is also not walking away. Okay, now the Rider-Waite deck, this is joy, happiness, and feasting. Okay, so the Rider-Waite's, what I just said, it just seems more like a hope, because all of those other things don't seem very much like a hope. You know, hope cards can be a little vague. So I'm going to clarify. These are all pre-shuffled. Thank you so much. The World. Okay, so yeah, that's like an end of a cycle. Okay. This is a victory, though. This is the end of the spiritual path through your spiritual journey. It's the end of a cycle on your spiritual journey, but one cycle is over. They're showing me the curvature of the fish and the curvature of this victory wreath here. Yeah, this is not walking away, not the end of a cycle. You know, when these cards don't come out, because they're round, I read them right side up, but right now it just feels like it's like this. When it's upside down, the cycle isn't over. And if you're not walking away, you might have some feelings here. Okay, where you're just not going to walk away from this. More will come out about that soon, I'm sure. All right, so this is your current state of being. I'll just show you this beautiful, glorious artwork. Isn't that beautiful? Three of Pentacles, your energy here along with Capricorn and Taurus, but it's in the reverse. So what this means is right now you're bored with work. And when you're bored with work, your work product gets a bit mediocre. Okay, there's pettiness. There's a need for change. You don't want to be at your work anymore. So, wow, that totally is exactly what these three cards said. Okay, so Spirit just wanted to clarify this for you and reiterate the fact that you're sick of your job. You're bored. There's petty people there. There's there's toxicity. You've had to fight battles. You've had to put out fires. You've had to deal with fiery tempers. You've had to deal with stuff that is bringing you down so much that you're just like, ah, I hate my job. I don't even want to be here anymore. Yet you're not walking away. This is your hope card, that some cycle isn't over. But you know what? Because this is cups, there's some kind of love involved here. You've got the Lover's card here. Maybe there is someone at your work or connected to your work that you want to get to know. Maybe you've been having struggles doing that, getting what you wanted. And yes, it starts with love, with the cups. Maybe there's someone at your work or who's involved with your work that you've had your eye on, and they're the reason why you're not walking away yet. You're bored, you hate your job, you're sick of it, but you're not going anywhere because you still have hope for this relationship. Well, that's good. This is your fear card. Oh, wow, why did my voice do that? This is your fear card. Page of Pentacles. So we've got another youthful energy here. We've got another messenger. However, this is good financial news. Okay, this is good financial news. Why are you afraid of this? Maybe your hopes and your fears are mixed up here. Oh, I get it. I'm a dork. Well, I'm not a dork. That's kind of a habit for me to say that. That's not good self-love, but I get it now. You don't really want a reason to stay where you are, right? You don't really want to put more work into this job because this also talks about study, scholarship, reflection. This is about news and messages, even though this is a messenger itself, but this is good financial news. This is attainment of goals too, so maybe you're a little scared of this relationship since we heard all this stuff about unable to make a firm commitment, but maybe you're just this job here is you're going back and forth because of this person you're interested in. Wow. Okay, so this is the potential outcome, and I'll just show it to you right side up. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now, I'm glad this card is beautiful because most of the time this is not the best card to have. The Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords is all about being in a tricky, deceptive type of situation where there's treachery and stuff like that, and somebody's trying to steal from you, try to get away with something. Sometimes this is the intellectual property card for me because swords is your mind, and this has this element of stealing. So this is somebody maybe taking your ideas, which is your intellectual property. However, this is in the reverse for you. So this is the return of those things. Whatever you've lost, it'll be returned. And this is also the resolution of all these conflicts that have been going on. Okay? When the Rider-Waite talks about you're receiving good advice or counsel or something from someone. Okay? So that's really awesome. Okay? So it's a good thing you're not giving up because this is going to be resolved, which is why we have the Lover's card here. Okay, so just a little bit more patience. Wow. Okay, so I'm feeling like I just heard like you've had to go through hell. Yeah. You've had to go through hell. And if that is the reason, no wonder you're deserving of this divine union. Wow. That's freaking awesome. This is the card of Gemini. This may be a Gemini you're interested in as well. Now, here is the underlying energy of the whole read, and this is the Four of Pentacles. That's the Miser card. You've been holding back, okay? And this is a scarab, okay? So there's something about ancient Egypt. Whenever I look at a scarab, there's something with ancient Egypt. One moment, please. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to stop because somebody was making hella noise. Okay, so, yeah, you've been holding back. Oh, and you went, but before, see, I don't know how long you've been holding back, but you've been holding back on something. You may have been watching your money, but you have, this also is about holding back with your love, with, you know, heart-wise. So you may have been wanting to tell somebody how you feel about them, but you haven't been able to. And I think that you started this job with this Fool energy, which is the very beginning of the spiritual path. Like I said, the world is the end of a cycle of the spiritual path, and the Fool is the beginning of a cycle of the spiritual path. This is an Aries energy. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's also a fire sign, and it's a very, it's also a cardinal sign, which is a starter, which is why it's Aries. Okay, so you got all this fiery passion, and you just took a leap of faith and spirit and in your life, and that's probably when you took this job, and you've been holding back all this time, hoping. Oh my God, look at, see, the Ace of Cups is underneath. What happened here is you saw this, maybe you saw this person before you even applied to this place or something. Maybe you were like, wow, I could love that person. Where do they work over there? I could work there. And then maybe what you did is you took a leap of faith and you started working there, but you've been holding back all this time because all this toxicity has been getting in the way. You've been so busy fighting all these battles with all these toxic people and conflicts and ridiculousness that you haven't even had a chance to talk to this person. Wow. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get your oracle cards here and close out your reading. Please don't forget to like, also subscribe. Those are free for you, but they really, really help me out. If you like these oracle cards, they're called the Union of Heart and Mind by April Mangino. I believe that I've got links to buy these in the description box below. Okay, so these, I just really love them. April has a very modern take on spirituality. She does work on her spirituality every day. She is out in nature a lot, which is one of the things that Gaia was telling me about when she was telling me to use April's deck. We'll just do one more. We'll just get one of these cards because I'm going to read from her book. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and get some from the little Gaia deck. Oh, for real? All right. Gaia, what would you like to say? Oh, calm down. Calm down. There we go. All right. thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Alrighty, what do we got? Let's go ahead and just save these till the end. We've got 4 of those, and we've got 1 of these. What do we got? Ooh, intuition. Will you look at that imagery? Look at how lovely that is. Oh, I love this phase. It reminds me of my cat. She just passed away. And the moon. Okay, wow, I love it. Let's find intuition in the book. Intuitively, I feel like maybe what happened is you knew intuitively that this person was somebody you could be in a love relationship with. Okay? What is your intuition telling you about your inquiry? Meaning, the inquiry is like the question or the thing in your mind from reading this, watching this reading. Sorry. Trust your gut. Trust the animal guides and feeling nature of your wisdom. In the watery depths of feminine intuition, we are guided beyond our logical, rational, masculine mind. Balancing these is emotional intelligence. Intuition comes from our heart, our higher self's awareness. Trust your intuition in this matter. Follow your instincts. All right. There's more to that, but I think it says that right there. Let's see what we got here. The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Yeah, I felt that, man. You are bored, lonely. You are confused. At a loss, you don't really know what to do. Yeah, I see that. This is the search. Okay. All right. The sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't have the book for this either, so I just feel like this is Earth, Gaia, right now, just telling you. I love you. I love you, Virgo, Earth sign. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solutions. See, that's exactly what I was saying. I think this is going to go ahead and flip for you, and you'll finally have that clarity. You're going to have that aha moment. And I feel like this clarity is also going to be the go-ahead, because the next thing you've got is the Lovers. This is the white dove of peace. This is my spirit bird. I love this. Again, with the spirit bird, liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Okay, so, you're going to be breaking free from this. Here's what I think. Maybe what happens is you finally talk to this person and they respond to you, and there's going to be a resolution here to this conflict. And maybe everything at work is going to get better, but you may also leave this job if you wanted to. Okay, you can break free from this negative attachment that's going on here. You're going to be liberated, okay? Okay, so that's it. That's your 4. And I feel like this search too is like the search of the spiritual path that you went on. You took this leap of faith, the search for love, the search. A message of love from the Earth Mother, rising above. Wow, I mean, just look at this. Okay, so like I said, another thing that Spirit is doing is showing me similarities. See, this is an aura around the dove of peace head here, but then we've got the sun shining above hers. So it's like these are the same. The sun shining up in your head is going to be the clarity. Yeah. You may be feeling lost, confused, and lonely right now, but see the crown? That's the aha moment. It's like right above your head, and pretty soon it's going to lower and be around your head. See that? See how that does that? Yeah. That's what's going to happen. And I also think that the earth is saying that this is exactly, that you're right. That you're right. That this is love. Okay, look at this. Okay, yeah. Look at these two things right here. They got these things on the side. 1, 2, and 3. It's like the snakes going up, and then the heart is like this crown chakra. So yeah, definitely. I feel this is a rise. You're rising. Now, didn't you? Oh, rising. Freedom, solution. Yeah, there's going to be a solution. This conflict is going to be over with. And maybe it has to do with you getting together with this person. You never know. I mean, what if this person is like the boss's daughter or something, and or son, and you talk to them, and they like you back. Well, maybe then your work life will get better, right? Maybe people will have more respect for you and stop giving you so much crap. So, wow, what a great reading. And once again, beautiful, beautiful card. The moon is the feminine intuition. All right, so that's what I have for you at this time, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let's see, how much control do you have? Oh, okay. So I gauge the amount of control that you have by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have the Devil and the Lovers. Okay, so 2 out of 10 cards means that you have a great deal of control here. So I'm just thinking, yeah, just hang in there. Look for your opportunity. Thank you. Look for your opportunity, because aces are always opportunities, and they're straight from spirit and from Archangel Michael, I just heard. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo. See you next time.